Mhm.
Hit us with the injury report. I want to hear what you got on injuries because I know there's been a bunch already. So tell us what you got.
Yeah, so these are just some of the ones that have happened since the season started, some of the bigger ones. This one just pains me. Rami, so in our league, I have this guy, and I took a little bit of a risk on him, and it's Royce Lewis, right? And this is, I
We
think, one
talked
of the
about this. Yeah.
yeah, this is one of the biggest painful moments in all of fantasy sports and just sports in general, right? We hate to see this because this guy, I don't say this lightly, Rami, this guy could be AL MVP not even could be. I think he is AL MVP caliber if he's healthy. And he has suffered a severe quad strain. He is just resting for at least a month and then he'll be reevaluated. So you're looking at quite a long recovery time. And the fact that this happened on their opening day is just, it's all the more painful, especially after hitting a home run and then a single. Like, it's just, it sucks. So that one really hurts. Royce Lewis injured. If you're in a dynasty, maybe try to trade for him or something, but you're probably without him for quite a while.
Hmm.
The next one would be Justin Steele. Um,
Yeah.
I originally was really hoping because when you try to lip read and you do all those things when he's on the ground, it looks like he says it's a cramp, and so I was really hoping, oh, maybe it's just a
Yeah.
cramp, maybe
I
he's
thought it was
out,
just
yeah.
right. Yeah.
And no, he's out. They have a grade 1 hamstring strain, and they say he's going to be out for at least all of April. So he's put on the 15-day IL, but he'll be out for at least a month. It's not a minimum stay kind of thing. So that one definitely kind of hurts because he was also looking phenomenal.
He
Like
looks good. Yeah.
he was looking
Exactly.
really, really good. Against a very tough Texas Rangers offense. So that one does hurt. Another two that I'll mention, Sean Murphy, who I was drafting as I think definitely a bounce back kind of guy. I think that he's much better than he showed throughout all of last year, and especially towards the second half. I think he's one of the better offensive catchers in the game, but he is out. He had a left oblique strain that he
Hmm.
suffered while swinging a bat in like the seventh inning. So that one kind of hurts. And then the last one, another guy that I was kind of buying into at a really cheap cost was DJ LeMahieu. Um,
Yep.
and we mentioned the foot fracture. He'll be
Foot fracture.
reevaluated
Yep.
in 2 weeks. So I'm really happy that Gleyber Torres is not out. I was very concerned for a second. I thought he was going to miss a couple weeks or something,
Yep.
but he was
I
back
mean,
in right away.
Rizzo in the
So
first game gets hit on the wrist with a pitch, and
yeah,
you're like, oh boy, here we go
yep,
again.
here we go. Yep. So those are all the big injuries. I don't know if I missed any that you noticed,
No,
but
I assumed you'd cover them, and you did, and yeah, this is the type of thing where it's like this is freaking baseball in 2024, where they're all muscle strain in type
yeah,
injuries, where the timeline is undefined, and these are the type of injuries. I mean, with LeMahieu, I guess it's a foot fracture, and it's like, all right, let's hope that heals. You put it in a cast or whatever, however you deal with a foot fracture. These undefined muscle strain injuries that we don't know what's going to happen with no timeline and God knows what happens when they do come back. I mean, this has been baseball for the last, it feels like 5-10 years. As a Yankee fan, I've experienced it with Giancarlo Stanton and Aaron Judge about every week. So, um, yeah, it's not fun. It's not looking good for them. And by the way, like Aaron Judge, who wasn't healthy during spring and now struggling to start the season, like monitor that. Like
yeah,
I'm not going to be an alarmist here, but monitor that. If maybe he is hurt, right? I don't know. But that's the injury report, and that's also again all those guys. We don't know when they're coming back.
yeah.
It's not. There's no guarantee.